Dus frequent opstaan. We moeten frequent opstaan.
Ja, hallo, heb je fucking steen gezien?
I would like to open this special session of the Board of Examiners of the Biomedical Sciences, in which the diplomas will be issued for the Master of Biomedical Sciences. I warmly welcome the graduates here in front of me, and of course their family and friends, on behalf of the Faculty of Health, Medicine and Life Sciences. My name is Sylvia Hedeman, and I'm the chair of the Board of Examiners of Biomedical Sciences. Next to me is Dr. William Germeraat. He's the program or the master coordinator, and Professor Hans Savelberg. He's the director of education. I will first briefly explain what we're actually going to do here, both in terms of what it means to get this type diploma or certificate, and in terms of the procedure. So, what are you getting here in these maps? This is not just a piece of paper, ladies and gentlemen. All these graduates worked very hard to be here and to be issued this diploma. They have worked hard and did many exams, worked on assignments individually, as a group, to be able to show that they have attained the specific goals that the program has set and that they now have fulfilled the requirements. And so, amongst others, they have a profound knowledge and understanding of biomedical sciences and the biomedical field. They have academic skills to be independent, to analyze and to identify working hypotheses. They have the skills to perform research and also understand and communicate these to audiences of colleagues and non-specialists. So, quite a lot what they have actually achieved in these 2 years. And I think you can all be very proud of yourselves and of your daughter or son who is sitting here, or your friend. Of course, we don't give these diplomas just like that. As a program, we need to adhere to rules, to quality assurance measures, and well, you are here now, and the diplomas are waiting for you. So rest assured, you have all adhered to those exams and assessments. And yeah, that is also an official task of the Board of Examiners. And that's why I'm sitting here and chairing this session. Another task of the Board of Examiner, which is actually very nice, is to be here and issue you the diploma. So that is what we will do today. Then the program. After me, Professor Germeraat will give a short speech on the program, its contents, and what it entails. And after this, we will honor all the graduates by calling their name, be that some graduates are not present. The graduates were given an option to invite one person to give a short 1-minute speech. I would like to stress the 1 minute here, because you do see how many graduates we have. So many persons talking longer than 1 minute will mean that we'll be here for quite some time. So please adhere to the time. So I will call your name, please come forward. And then if you have a person who wants to give this 1-minute speech, I also invite that person to come forward at the same time and take a place behind the microphone. Just for the first person, because after that everybody will do the same. When I call your name, please come forward. You will get your diploma and a hand from me and from Professor Savelberg. Then please stand over there and a picture will be taken of you and your diploma. If there is somebody behind the microphone, please sit down. If there's no one behind the microphone, I ask you to go back to your seat and I will call the next graduate. Okay. Sorry? Oh. But first, I would like to give the word to Dr. Germeraat.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear biomedical science,
graduate from the revised master. Professor Hans Savelberg and I designed and then developed with many of our colleagues. here. It is also my last opportunity to speak to you as program coordinator, because my term of 6 years has come to an end.
And I will be succeeded by a next person. And today is even more special to me, but I will come to that later. It's now 66 years ago that Watson, Crick, and Franklin reported that the DNA structure, and imagine at that time it was still debated whether genetic information was carried by nucleic acids or proteins. With the knowledge you have today, such a dispute seems really unbelievable. On the technology side, scientists initially focused on developing ways to simply isolate cells in bulk, and then ultimately to obtain either DNA or RNA in sufficient quantities for studying cellular processes or transcriptomes. Advances in flow cytometry and microfluidics, along with better genome-wide amplification technologies and sequencing methods, led to more single-cell studies emerging in the literature in recent years. We now can sequence the whole human genome in just one night for a few $100 using a small USB stick. It clearly illustrates how much progress we have made, how much new scientific knowledge we obtained in recent years. We now understand so much better how the human body functions. On the other hand, we learned how complicated it is. We learned to appreciate how well the body is designed and how it adapts to changing needs and a changing environment. It's truly amazing to me that we are getting older and living healthier the way we do these days. And there is so much more to discover. What to do with all the knowledge we obtain with the omics approaches? And that is just one topic that calls for more hands to do so. It explains the still growing interest in the life sciences, and in particular the biomedical sciences. You also showed you're interested in this by starting the biomedical science programs 2 years ago. You all entered as young people with the bachelor diploma, not exactly sure what to expect, a bit insecure on the more scientific approaches we ask you to take. Sometimes you were struggling with questions from our side. What are the results shown in these graphs? What is your conclusion? What would be your next experiment? And we got all kinds of answers to that. And then, less than 2 years after you started, came for us what is usually the highlight of the year, your presentations of your scientific research at MOSA conference. You presented the practical work you did during your senior practical training. And I had the pleasure to discuss with some of you your findings. And you were so confident. You're now being able really to discuss at a nice and good scientific level on your own topic. And you came up with new ideas what to do in the future about them. So what then can we do with all that new scientific knowledge that you also started to obtain? Well, we can prevent disease by vaccination, for instance, like it's being done today in Congo and Uganda, where again an Ebola outbreak is taking place. But encouraging results finally about vaccines are being reported over there. But also the work of Hans Savelberg showed that light exercise, or just standing during your work, gives you improvement in quality of heart, mind, and mood. So I really encourage the parents or the partners to come here, to take the floor, stand here after your son or daughter or partner has received a diploma, and to deliver a short speech. You not only will show your appreciation of their accomplishment, but you also will improve your health and add some minutes to your life. What else have we learned? We can apply the new scientific knowledge for novel or improved diagnostics, to develop better medical treatment of disease, and to be able to monitor whether installed medication is effective or not. For example, in the field of cancer, soon it will be common first to perform a detailed analysis of a patient's genetic makeup to predict what kind of medicine is the best to use. And last year, a truly curative product in immunotherapy came on the European market. T-cells, a kind of white blood cells with a chimeric antigen receptor, were approved as treatment for children with leukemia, curing about 60 to 80% of them. We have printed skulls or jaws, a technique developed by one of our former graduates who founded his own company to bring that further. And even stem cell therapy is becoming reality. Mice have received new guts, and scientists are developing other organs like lungs. We truly are entering an era of personalized or precision medicine. But there is so much more than that, and I'm sure you will find your way as well. For all these examples just mentioned, it is important to educate and train young people so they can contribute to the biomedical sciences. In 2002, when this program started, there were 11 students. You are part of a group of 86 students, of whom 60 are here today. And this month, believe it or not, 112 students started the program and 85 are in the second year. So we are growing and growing and growing. And in my opinion, we have to carefully balance growth and quality. We cannot have the quality of our education suffer from annual growth wishes by the University Central Board, which in turn is instigated by the national funding system of our universities developed by politicians. We also need more staff, more funding and less bureaucracy for all the research that remains to be done and creating jobs for you along the way. Coming back to the master program, what are its unique characteristics? We start with an introductory course on biomedical challenges that lay ahead of us, followed by the choice of 5 specializations early on in the program. Studying in an international context, it means the presence of students from other countries. And we think this is such an enrichment for the program, it's exposing us to all kinds of different cultures. We welcomed usually students from 18 to 22 different countries from most continents in the world. And also staff and supervisors in the lab come from different countries. The language of instruction is English, of course, the language of science. Sometimes we received comments that not only some students, but also some teachers do not speak English properly or have a terrible accent. And the issue is, should we bother? Perhaps not. Of course, there is a minimum requirement, and the university is working on that. But later, when in your professional life, you will go to international conferences, meet colleagues abroad, many of them will speak with a funny accent. So making it already familiar to you within the master studies, that helps. Student-centered learning. We dramatically reduce the number of lectures where somebody like us is standing and telling you something in your curriculum. We reduce them a lot. To group work, assignment, journal clubs with scientific papers were at the heart of the courses, and in every one of them you had to discuss amongst yourselves. We tried you to take along in the empirical cycle of research. Questions, doing experiments, answers that create new questions. We offered long internships and practical trainings. Almost 1/3 of you went abroad to carry out such a project. To start the project, all of you wrote your own research proposal. A valuable experience, and I know you agree, as that course always receives the highest scores in evaluations, and has won also the educational prize for best course in biomedical sciences. I would like to thank you for the constructive feedback we received during the courses, and also in the national show questionnaires. This revised master moved up in the rankings from 8th to 3rd place, and that makes us proud. It encourages us to work harder in improving the master even more. And now at the end of your master, we sincerely hope you will say you had a great time here. In our opinion, you grew greatly as a scientist as well as a person. We are proud of you. After today, you are no longer a master student, yet you remain connected to Maastricht University as an alumnus. You will receive a special email address and can participate in various alumni activities. And there I have a question for you. I will now take on a new job in the Master. I would like to increase the number and quality of internship locations, both in academia as well as in industry. Therefore, I would like to stay in touch with you. As you, in your future job, I am hoping that you are willing to supervise our new master students, to work in your team together with you, as you know what they have to learn, and you know what we expect from an internship. Therefore, please send me your personal email with your new project, and we can organize it. We can make it happen. Further, as you're now entering the professional work, forget about Facebook. Make a LinkedIn profile, if you haven't done yet. There is a special biomedical sciences group on LinkedIn. Please become a member to that, and we can stay in contact. We also can follow where you are going. You can post for jobs, job offers, or the other way around. We also can place job offers that may be of interest to you. And I'm trying to convince the board of our faculty that internal vacancies will also be opened for our alumni. Having said all of this, on behalf of the Educational Institute and the faculty, but especially from all your tutors, teachers, and coordinators of the biomedical sciences, I would like to congratulate you all, and your parents and other relatives that are also here present today, or maybe listening anywhere in the world. I hope that most of you already have found a nice job, and if you haven't, I'm sure it will come soon. Build and use your network. I wish you all the greatest success in your future career. Thank you very much for your attention, and enjoy this special day in your life.
Thank you very much. So we will now go to the issuing of the diplomas. I'm calling to the front the first candidate, Sanne Ales. Seba Alberganti. Aniela Bak. Dogan Basoglu. Jacco Bastings with a cum laude certificate.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome. My name is Lars, and I was fortunate enough to spend a lot of time with Jacco this year because we were both interns at the same department. And I have to say one thing that I noticed during that time is how hard Jacco actually has worked this year. Not only because he wrote a very nice thesis, but also because he co-organized the MOSA conference. And he also has written his own very first paper. So I think that's I have a lot of respect for that, for all the hard work that he did. However, with all this hard work, there was always time for some extracurricular activities as well. We made sure that there was time for that. And one of the highlights for me was the so-called glue wine accident, in which we, with a couple of our friends, we went to the Maastricht here at the Vrijthof with the idea of just having 1 or 2 cups of glue wine and then go home on a very, very respectable time. Well, I think I don't have to explain to you what happened next. It was a very nice evening and one that I think we will cherish for a long time. At the end, I'd like to say, Jacob, congratulations. I have a very lot of respect for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Rafael Bednarski with a cum laude certificate.
Take a seat. So, well, hi everyone. I just wanted to say some words on that very, very special day for, well, so many smart creators here. On behalf of the whole family, I'm really honored to say that the path of this smart, handsome, funny Austrian guy, it's not me, makes all of us really proud. Raphael, I'm so sure that this end of this chapter here in Maastricht is the beginning of something really big. We hope that your effort lasts forever and wish you all the best. Congrats.
Daan van Beek. Britta Betin. Johanna Bodder, cum laude certificate. Esmee Breddels. Thierry Canisius. Ellen Davids. Lieke Duizends. Mick Eikelhof. Rick Essers.
Ik ben zijn vader. Na een jaartje psychologie koos Rick voor gezondheidswetenschappen en na zijn bachelor koos hij voor regenerative medicine. Wij als ouders hadden natuurlijk geen idee wat dat voor studie was en of je überhaupt je brood kunt verdienen met zo'n studie. Iets wat ouders toch wel heel erg belangrijk vinden. We hebben enige tijd moeten doorvragen, maar uiteindelijk mompelde hij dat het iets te maken had met cellen, gebroken botten, kraakbeendefecten en dat was het dan waar wij het mee moesten doen. Inmiddels weten we wel beter en zijn we ongelooflijk trots op jou dat je nu hier je masterdiploma in ontvangst mag nemen. En dat je door wilt gaan op de ingeslagen weg en nu nog even die PhD scoren en dan komt het helemaal goed. We zijn heel trots op jou en we wensen je heel veel succes in de toekomst.
Daphne Eusen.
Well, 1 minute. It's difficult. Let me first thank and congratulate university staff and the honorable professors for taking this bunch to the finish line. It's quite an achievement. Really appreciate that. Great job done. You created the studies I think Daphne was really engulfed in. She lived the studies, took them home, and especially during internship, believe me, we didn't miss a thing. It was a daily report, as also her younger brother recently entered this master, and most of all, since he managed to find a boyfriend in this biomedical studies. A friend who, like the diploma itself, tends to stay forever and is most welcome. This studies tended to become a family thing, but of course, most of all, she did it herself, in a turmoil of emotions. I have to share that with you. It was between love, hate, frustration, hope, anger, a drive, an endless drive to achieve this. And I think all of you in Thierry and Daphne, you created a stepping stone to stand on for a most prosperous future. We're very respectful for that. And next to that, this is a stepping stone, a place to stand on, to be of value and of importance for society. You can mean something to other people, and that's unique. It makes us immensely proud, immensely grateful. So thanks again, Maastricht University. Congratulations to all of you. Our love to Thierry and to our daughter, Daphne. Thank you.
Jan Gade. Owen Gibson. Annemarie Heijens. Carolien Hermans. A cum laude certificate for Rui Huber. Rob Jansen. Cicely Joosten.
Hi everyone. When Cicely was a child, she was obsessed by wooden food toys. She used them for her fake restaurant and little supermarket, all fake. 18 years ago, during a holiday in France, Cicely saw in a toy shop a wooden sausage and she bought it. During that same holiday, there was a huge forest fire and we only had 10 minutes to get our most precious belongings and leave our holiday home. In the car, Cicely showed us what she saved from the fire. She showed this with a serious face, the wooden sausage. I took it with me to prevent you from having a different idea of the sausage. So that's why we always thought that she would start her own restaurant or something food related. However, totally unexpected, she chose health sciences and eventually the Master Biomedical Sciences. Cicely, who nearly fainted when she saw a little drop of blood, decided to choose this program, but we had our doubts. During her bachelor's and master's, she managed to watch multiple brain surgeries. And believe me, we have all these images and texts received from her while we were having dinner. And she worked in a blood lab and developed a wound infection app during her latest internship. We are so proud that with your hard work, you achieved all this and found your way in life. I wish you and everybody here a wonderful career, a wonderful life, and good luck. Thank you.
Jan Karregat. Mohamed Kassem. Jordi Kokken.
Dear Jordi, it's an honor to be here today and be able to say a few words at this important day of your life. First of all, congratulations for this new achievement. The past 9 months in our lab have been a roller coaster, and I think you got a pretty good idea of how science and life in a lab work. How you have to focus on that one good result and forget the previous tens of experiments that for some reason did not go well. A real roller coaster of emotions attests to your commitment and love for science. Nevertheless, and as every end has a new beginning, I'm very happy that you decided to stay with us for the next step in your career, and I'm sure I'll be standing again somewhere in 4 years from now, congratulating you one more time for your perseverance, your commitment, and your enthusiasm about science. Me, and also on behalf of the rest of the lab, we wish you all the best. We'll be there to help you in the coming 4 years and afterwards, if necessary. You deserve it.
Jeannette Krusman.
Jeanette, congratulations. I'm really proud of you and I'm honored to say a few words about you today. So, looking back on the past years, I've seen you grow a lot. As a sister, I've seen you grow to approximately 173 centimeters in the past 23 years. But as a researcher myself, who has also been reading your thesis and which you wrote at the Dutch soccer club Vitesse, I've seen you grown a lot in your professional skills as well. I was mostly impressed by your ability to work independently and tackle the challenges regarding the statistics of your research. I think Mr. Google was a big help for that. But also how you developed your analytical way of thinking. And we as your family have learned that we shouldn't worry too much, because one way or another you will always make things fall into place in the end. I'm confident that this will continue in the rest of your career, your professional career. Even though you're not sure whether you want to work in science or an organization related to sports or something completely different from that or at the Ministry of Defense, I hope that you will find a job where you're really passionate about. So, Jeanette, congratulations again, and I wish you all the good luck in the next steps of your career, and congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Titus Lemmens. Kim Lindelauf. Arlette Delot.
I'm going to talk to you in English. It's maybe a bit weird, but I'll try. Okay, so since you always wanted to do something with sports and nutrition, you started your bachelor here 5 years ago in health sciences. After this, you immediately started your master's with biomedical sciences. And that with even not having chemistry or biology in your high school, so it was kind of a surprise for us. And during this master, you had an internship at the football club in Vitesse as well, in Arnhem. And during this internship, you were also thinking, what will I do next? Where will I work? And so you just spread some applications. And the first one, you already immediately were asked to come for an interview. And you got the job, so congratulations again. So currently you work as a part-time job as a data manager and a scientific researcher at the Catharina Hospital in Eindhoven. However, this also meant leaving the beautiful Limburg. So our parents and I are, of course, really proud of you. I want to wish you, but also all the other graduates, a lot of success in your future careers.
Barnian Maneshi. Ornina Marma. And the cum laude certificate for Nikita Martens.
Lieve Kita, van harte gefeliciteerd met dit diploma. Je hebt er 5 jaar hard voor in de boeken gezeten, in de snijzaal en in het lab. En we zijn heel trots op je. Wat was voor ons natuurlijk geen verrassing dat je hier zat. Want ja, 3 jaar geleden kreeg jouw broer hier in dezelfde kerk ook een diploma voor zijn master Biomedical Sciences. Dus ja, een goed voorbeeld. Je kon niet achterblijven. Je hebt er natuurlijk ook hard voor gewerkt. Ik heb je af en toe om 4 uur uit bed horen gaan voor je tentamen om maar alles nog een keer door te nemen. Ik vond het maar onzin, maar jij bent wel cum laude geslaagd en ik niet. Dus dat wil wat zeggen. Je vindt het ook jammer om Maastricht te verlaten. Natuurlijk, nou, mooi centrum, de omgeving, je vrienden en vriendinnen, je broer op loopafstand en misschien de shot van de défilé. Ook wel een beetje. Maar met jouw inzet, jouw doorzettingsvermogen en de kennis die jij hier de afgelopen 5 jaar hebt opgedaan, wat het diploma nu bewijst, denk ik dat jij de hele wereld aan kan. Ik weet dat je ouders, je broer en ik ongelooflijk trots op jou zijn. Succes de komende 4 jaar met je PhD in Rotterdam en succes.
David McGarth. Stefan Mestrum. Tanja Mohil. Constantina Morali. Kevin Nijssen.
Kevin, wie had gedacht dat je vandaag hier zou staan? De middelbare school heb je kantje boord afgelegd. En die 5 jaar studeren hier, ja, Dat leek je gewoon allemaal heel makkelijk af te gaan. Respect. Je passie voor onderzoek, ja, komen we gewoon iedere dag tegen. Vorig jaar vertelde je ons, we mochten absoluut niet meer gaan zitten. En nu moeten we verplicht gezond gaan eten van jou. We zijn trots op je, wat je tot nu toe bereikt hebt. Heel veel succes. Nu op de universiteit met je baan. Je bent de brein van de familie, ga zo door.
Martina Nicodi. Teun van Nuenen. Jolien Oosterveer. Demi Pagen. Michelle Pang. Claire Polen. Alice Rusticelli. Kimberly Schel. Anja Schutler. Adrian Sayas Gamardo. Rebecca Siemes. Mara Seur. Andika Tan. Lars Vlieks.
Okay, Lars, thank you for giving me the opportunity to say a few words also. First of all, I would say congratulations, not only with your degree, but basically because of everything you achieved over the last years. Think about, for example, your presentation at the MOSA conference, because you had one of the best abstracts. Your publication in Nature Scientific Reports with your group in Sweden, but also with your new PhD position at the Department of Human Biology. But because the study was more than only the degree you're holding now, I would also like to do some unexpected shout-outs. First of all, of course, to the Gluon incident, but also to all the nice virology meetings where we had very nice discussions about also science, but also life in general. To swimming in the slow lane at the Geuselbad. To yeah. I will skip all the details, but also and most especially to the way we became friends over the past couple of years, and I'm really looking forward to be colleagues for the next 4 years at the Department of Human Biology. thank you for everything during the master.
Annette van de Waterweg-Berends.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh sorry, where was it? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Annette, first of all, we would like to congratulate you today on this with this special milestone. We are very proud parents for what you achieved. Moment, I never wanted to push you, rather we wanted to protect you against too much pressure. But always you choose to get the most out of yourself. Of course, we had to invest 10 euros, and there was your mother's shoulder that you needed, usually at 3 o'clock at night. But you can be very special, you can be very proud of yourself. You've done it all by yourself. You knew exactly what you wanted from the age of 12 and went for it. No delay, no for your studies, and everything achieved in one go. In addition, you worked in the restaurant, so you can start now with the new challenges without a student loan. Absolutely great. It's also surprised us that you integrated so well in Maastricht and became a Maastrichtenaar and a Maastrichtenaire. You feel at home in Maastricht. You feel so at home in Maastricht that when you start on your first job in Diepenbeek in October, you will continue living here. Enjoy this special moment and respect because you've done it your way.
Iris Wijnen. Laurent Winkers.
Well, this was not the special occasion that I meant in the beginning. But I just learned that it's a rehearsal from this church and also the fire brigade, because in 2 years' time we have King's Day here, and the King will be celebrating next year already. So this was just a general rehearsal. Let's continue, but let me start a little bit back because of all things that happened we may have lost while we were here. And these 4 students that did a special program in Japan, a double degree program in Japan, they are anxiously waiting to receive their diploma. So, to obtain 2 master's degrees at the same time from these 2 universities, one in Maastricht and one of the 2 in Japan, the students have to fulfill all the intended learning outcomes from both programs. As I said, some overlap and some don't, which means that they have to perform additional work late at night, extra study hours, and sometimes using the video conferencing facilities we have in the Japanese evenings here with the teachers Ronit Svetlov and Jan Thijs. I also would like to mention the indispensable roles of Harry Steinbusch and Nicole Senden, who have helped set up this program together with me, and especially Nicole for her continuous collaboration in helping the students day and night with all their questions. So now it is my pleasure to hand over these 4 diplomas, as well as an additional certificate signed by the coordinators from Maastricht in Japan, to the 4 students here involved to commemorate their double degree of Maastricht University and either Fritsuidai or Tohokudai. Jaminasan, hontou ni omedetou gozaimasu, or warm-hearted congratulations to all of you. I now like to call the first graduate, Jelle Bondhuis. And this is the special moment for me because I'm very pleased and honored to be able to hand the diploma to my son, Jasper Germeraat. And this is, of course, the 3rd time you have to listen to me, because as a dad, I also want to say something. Well, Jasper, I can say so many things about you, but I won't do it having only a short time. But let's start with the moment you were born. You were born in a very cold room somewhere in California. The doctor was not ready. The umbilical cord was around your neck. You looked a little bit blue, shivering, and that was your first failure on the APGAR score. 0 points. Fortunately, during the elementary school, everything went well, and you were asked by guys from Vinkenslag to be their guider and tutor and help them learning their elementary school. But then at high school, in the 2nd VWO, you, at the end at least, you reached more or less that first APGAR score again, which caused you to go back to HAVO. As a result, I think your dreams of becoming a dentist were more or less shattered. We went together then, after you got your diploma from the HAVO, to Nijmegen to start to look around as an alternative in hygiene of the mouth, a kind of alternative. But there you learned in the first hour that becoming a dentist that way was not possible for you. So where to go? Psychology. What's he doing there? Well, in 2 minutes you also knew that was nothing for you. So where to go then? And then, well, you made me happy. You said, let's go to biomedical sciences. So we went there, and, well, within a couple of minutes, or during that afternoon, I think you were also sold to biomedical sciences, to see what you can do in a lab, figuring out things on your own, getting your own conclusions, and doing experiments to reach them. Well, that led to 4 years later, the diploma from the Han. And also the wish to do the biomedical sciences in Maastricht, as that would give you the opportunity to go to Japan and do a master in neuroscience. The scientific research in that area. And that led now to 2 diplomas, both from Maastricht and from Tohoku. The one thing that I would like to finally add here is that I didn't tell you at home. But at the moment, Hans asked me which kind of students we should award a prize. Because there are some certain institutions in this country, like Unilever or other companies, that award prizes to students. I didn't know. I know a few students, but I asked at Ronit who are the ones that had the best presentations or had the best thesis that we can nominate. And then she came with a list of 5 students, including yours. And that made me really proud at that moment. Seeing your list, an 8 for the Maastricht thesis, a 9 for the Tohoku thesis, and a 9.5 for your internship. That's a different score than the APGAR score in your first minute. But being your father, I didn't want to be in that selection committee. So I stepped out, and I think Hans and Ronit are taking care of that. But I want to share the proudness that I feel just for your career, the moment you are now, and that we can share it together and later with our family. Congratulations, and good luck for your future. the next graduate, Nienke van Koten.
Yes, I would like to say a small word also. I would say, my dear and beloved Nienke, you've reached an important milestone in your life, as you have been just graduated. The second master degree. You managed to do this in one time, and between you and in between you have many other activities beyond your study. For example, you were a member of COCO, where you also fulfilled where you also fulfilled successfully the function of treasurer. This all doesn't sound very strange to me, as you are very well skilled in arithmetic and mathematics. And you have also great organization skills. Furthermore, you have to work in Japan for a whole year on your thesis at the Kyoto University in neuroscience and at the Department of Anatomy and Neurobiology. You should almost take it for granted, considering the smoothness of your progress during the years of your study. But believe me, I'm sure you worked very hard for this result. This result, as far as I'm concerned, is astounding to me, nothing less. You're not someone of many words, but more of deeds when it comes to it. With this diploma, you will have the world on your feet, even literally, as you are bound to make a journey to Southeast Asia again, leaving tomorrow. At the beginning of your career, it will not always be easy when, and it will take time to find something that meets your interests. But you will meet new people and face different cultures, but I'm very confident that you will succeed when I consider your organization talent, your curiosity, and above all, your skills in biomedical sciences. We wish you all love, luck, and success of the world, and remember, we will always stand behind any decision you take in the future. So congratulations, and congratulations to all of you.
And the last candidate of today, Barbara Schmitz-Abekasis.
Just a very few words, because I'm not her mother, I'm her aunt, and her mother is watching by live stream. So on behalf of her, congratulations. From Lisbon to Maastricht to Kyoto and now to Leiden for your PhD. So congratulations and lots of success. Also on behalf of your mother.
Okay, well, I think this was the most exciting ceremony I ever attended. I think it was also very good for many pictures, also with fire trucks, so no one can take that away anymore. And again, on behalf of the faculty, on behalf of the program, congratulations. It was a very, an achievement. You should be proud of yourselves and enjoy the day, but also the rest of your career. So now we come to a closure of this ceremony. I want to invite everyone to join the reception at the Grand Café Maastricht Soiron. It's just around the corner. And the graduates are the ones you need to be with, not only because they are graduates, but also because they have consumption vouchers.